Too slow.
I don't care about
We like the first one better. We are
Yeah,
using
American
new
cunt is way better than
we're
that
using
song.
new drum loops too.
The American
We're not
cunt
using
is
a lot
way
of
better
old-
than
our
that
old drum
one.
loops we're using like for Devil's Calling and shit. And other songs we had, like God Doesn't Love Twinks in Heaven.
Yeah, God don't love the twinks in heaven. God don't accept people that fuck other guys' assholes. God don't accept twinks in heaven. We should do that song for him tonight, Frank. You want to do that? God don't accept twinks in heaven. I'm tripping over vacuum parts out here. What do you say? Give me a message. God don't accept twinks in heaven. You want to hear that next? Give me a thumbs up. Let me see this phone move. Well, we must not have no fans. No one's put something up. They don't want to listen to us. They're paying attention to the last song.
I hope that was funny. Song about time. Pretty nice. That was just a throwaway song, so just something we pulled out of our fucking ass. You know,
Pull
like
them
that.
all out of our ass, but some are better than that.
We're just good at what we do, I guess. Right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's a throwaway song. It was
my old lady-
I need a subject.
My
Give
woman
us
never
a
gets up.
subject
She's gonna
and I'll
put it on
sing
her.
about it.
Okay, one person talking at a time there. Jesus. Christ.
Frank, can you get me a Coke?
We'll do it. See if you can do it better.
Hello everybody, my name is Amanda Fritz, and I want Kevin to make me a Coke. Kevin? Hey Kevin, can you make me a Coke?
Corey does it really good to make fun of the bitch.
Women have assholes too.
I was at the forest, this faggot walking by. I'm like, hey, women have assholes too.
Tell the audience about it. Come up here and tell them about it, Frank. Frank, tell the audience about what happened to you. I don't think they heard you. You were at the fair and you walked up to a few friends.
No, that's not
What happened here?
You tell them. No,
We're at the Forks. The last show was the Four Horsemen. And this weirdo looking fucking freak walked by. All my group of friends, like Rob Warner and all those guys were out hanging out. And I said to the fucking queer, you know, women have assholes too. Beer's going out quick tonight.
I'm ready to go.
So we're just gonna keep the camera rolling because there's no sense of ending it and then starting a new one. It's just
It's
stupid.
just stupid. So you catch what you catch, fast forward. We're not putting no timestamps either. Fuck
Let's just
yeah.
keep on saying goddamn fucking connection is fucked up. Let's see what's going on here. Temple.
What's this say? I can't see it, dude.
Oh, Stalin Johnson likes your video.
Who is Johnson?
Oh, checking. Oh.
Is it a chick? Are you picking your nose?
How y'all doing? We're gonna continue. Their new song is called "Woman."
Whatever he makes up.
Whenever I make up. No, we're gonna do a couple of original ones here in a minute. So. Twink's going loud.
Good.
Yeah. You don't even know what the hell I'm talking
I
about.
just wrote a great original, and you expect me to remember the old one? Dude, it's been a while. We need a bassist and a drummer to get this shit going. Fuck, dude. shit on it, but oh well. I'm catching up. American son, American son, he was American.
that fucking thing. Thank you very much. We have more fun, more shit coming towards your way. Oh, that was a bunch of songs ago. He kept on, I thought he was going to stay on one song, but he kept on switching, so I had to keep on switching too. So that's how it goes in the music industry. You know, guys like that from Cal Street. We got more shit here coming up for you later, so we'll see you on later on.